Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Danganronpa. Today we're looking around the Master's observation room. Hi. Is that a DVD player over there? Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. So is this investigating? We didn't get a sign for investigation. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to the TV. Isn't that a TV antenna? Is it? It is! It's just like the one my grandmother uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning heat is here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyways, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Oh, you're all starved for info on the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way into the TV land before you know it. I like that show. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Kind of sounds like something that went through my head. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. There are a lot. I don't know how you could keep track of all of them. It doesn't seem physically possible, right? To do it by yourself? To have this many people in there and keep track of all of them? At least I don't think I could do it, that's for sure. So, you think you can fix the you think you can fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here. What does that mean? Do they still have Saturday morning cartoons? I'm assuming they do. Then again, with like Netflix and like Cartoon Network, well, actually, I don't know if Cartoon Network still... They exist, I know that much. But I don't know if they show cartoons all throughout the day. If I remember correctly, they had stand-up comedy at some point? I might be thinking of Comedy Central. I actually might be thinking of Comedy Central. Anyways, hurry up and find something from Master. Door? This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Rattle, rattle. No luck. Door's locked, huh? What if we use that key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right, the mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Man! Like $1,000 million that's not true. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, not like the ancient laptops Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? You can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these monitors to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. What else do you want me to look at? The monitors up here? Oh, yeah, actually, wait a minute. Why is there... Oh, for the announcement videos? No matter what, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every moves. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyways? I'm checking the walls real fast. I don't see this room on the monitor. Yeah, this room is not on the TV. So it either goes to our, like, announcement stuff, but we already know that's recorded. Or the mastermind is watching us right now. I'm gonna go with that one. There really is a ridiculous amount of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us? As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is my monthly membership?
You know?
Huh? Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I get the TV working. Really? No, all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
And do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And then they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it? Huh. This is... It's the feed come from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird, huh? You're weird! Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing us the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there's just some kind of trick to it, some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
Been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma! Oh, you're supposed to be dead? Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
What?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course!
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like a half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who's supposed to pretend to be dead when you see a bear. Actually, I don't think you're supposed to do that for all bears. Like some of them, you gotta stand your ground, make a lot of noise. Other ones, you gotta like back away slowly. Or just run. I'm not sure which one's supposed to play dead with, though. Huh. This is all just hearsay, by the way. If you run into a bear, do whatever you have to do to get out of that situation. just, good luck if that ever happens. I mean, that's totally laughable. To me, it makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing.
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair of the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here.
Yep.
This life isn't all that bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? I guess.
Well now.
Whew, I'm pooped from all the laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
Hey,
What the hell was that? I pressed A and something seemed like it came up. That was weird. That was really weird. You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew you were hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they all are. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
So what, people are watching this? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here in the... Huh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast to the entire... What? Okay. Dots. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what's it supposed to mean. I mean, if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
Can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
Oh, that was probably Makoto. Of course! I heard him kind of creaking. What the hell? Am I pressing the wrong button? It just skipped another dialogue thing. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captivated audience, to show the true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. It's the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? So some people might yell at their TV. To try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
To take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. That's the little business of... Oh. So it's the investigation now?
A body has been
Yep.
discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean?
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it your all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. We were all left with was despair. All we were left with was despair. Good reading, Chronos. Thank you. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. I took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Oh, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Murokuro, this person, was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. If Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Murokuro, isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth of yourself. Myself? Anyways, we'd better begin.
But
If we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. But you just said...
Stop
I
talking.
don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. Investigation. Alright. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Oh, music! Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Huh, okay. the body was uncovered with other wounds, or covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim really was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, so I don't think it's Kyoko, right? I mean, it could be, but it's kind of weird. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important. I just need to do what I always do, like check the chicken coop. I remember that there was chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh, 4.
Yo.
Oh, what's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Oh, right, because they're lucky number 5 thingy? Is that what you were saying before? Yeah, right. Huh, what's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh. Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before midnight last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If every single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Huh. How, though? I mean, the important clue is this, isn't it? It's the knife they took from the draw. Oh, that's gonna look bad for us, isn't it? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked before it blew up? If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Dick had said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground.
Okay.
Wow, thanks! That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So thank you, too. So yeah. So yeah, wait a minute. This is clearly a setup of some kind. Obviously. Like, it's not Kyoko. Oh, they're not even wearing the coat! Yeah, it's not that they're wearing the coat backwards. The coat's not even on them. It's just draped over them. Huh, okay. You? Good time, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in
I'd
other
like to
words,
hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Oh, well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking me about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious this murder took place after nighttime? How can you know that for sure? Because after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I confirmed that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words,
With no body here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure to not go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. Oh, that's really gonna look bad on us. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one. Then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
And you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to have quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, that's really bad. Also really bad. We're so getting blamed for this. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcers woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. When I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? It was like 9 o'clock, right? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just about 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to be right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. Job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found. Knife? There's a knife laying on the ground. Is it? Or is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does it mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife... It looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. Dots. This is getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. I don't know if they're coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding the knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found there here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... When they attacked, I was kind of in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife? And maybe then I... Dots. And if that really is Kyoko, I mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Is this the mask? Looks like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Oh wait, it was there! I have to double check that later. Where? What do you mean? What does that mean? I actually don't know what that means. Okay. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Kyoko always wore gloves, right? So I can't really tell if she had her fingernails done. Huh. There's something weird about this body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. What is that, a wolf? Seems like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails. Is that a wolf? There's also something on the back of their hand. Is it a tattoo? They got burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like this before. Tattoo of the right hand. Huh. Kyoko doesn't seem like a fake nails kind of girl. I mean, I'm just judging a book by cover and personality, but at the same time, I don't know. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I guess not? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body gets set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Is it the bomb fragment then? That's because it gets set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half and the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, is there? You keep saying stuff like that, so I'm starting to think there is something strange about it. But you did dump water on it. So, yeah, what? I actually don't know. Why don't you just put it in the plant? Nothing to do with the case. Alright, well, tool shed? Ooh, what's that? The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. That could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. So nothing else. Not even these pots. No. What about Crazy Diamond's pickaxe? Okay, I guess we can leave then. Can I leave now? No. Where else do you want me to check then? I've talked to everyone. Want me to talk to people again?
In other words, that's right.
Oh! Oh, the sprinkler! It's a panel that controls the sprinkler. They're set to, yeah, it's 7:30 in the morning, and Monokuma said the time positively cannot be changed. Huh, hold on. So the sprinkler turned on at 7:30 in the morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten wet. Or the body should have gotten wet by the sprinklers. Which would mean the murder must have taken place before or after, or somewhere else. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There's other areas I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions, and I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to just talk about herself all that much. Well, I was hanging out with her, but then she hated me for like a couple of days. Maybe I can get into a room, I'll be able to find out more about it. But the key to a room...
It's all clear.
Oh! Yeah, Byaku dickhead has it. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Yeah, give me the key, yada yada yada. I don't have a choice, I have to see if he'll let me borrow her key. Hey, dipshit, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. Afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect at the role.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Why did we let him just take the key in the first place? Come back later. Okay then, in the meantime I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What do you mean, that one area? Do you want me to go check out the bomb? In the gym? Or do you want me to go... I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that one area. Like, at all. So I'm assuming it's the gym because it has an exclamation point on it. Where's the bomb? The bomb's gone. Monokuma's lying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. Oh, the bomb disappeared. I just found something. What is... Oh! no! Okay, so... Okay. So... The bomb was taken for here and put it on the body when we went to the headmaster's room. Okay, that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it, the fragment I found in the garden. Fragment in the dead body. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden, dumbass. Alright. So this is just a setup. But by who? I mean, I guess it could be Kyoko. That doesn't seem likely. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Hey. You think you can go soon?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Hey, wait for me! Alright, where is her room actually? Oh, is it right there? In we go! Can't unlock it myself! Jesus Christ, how lazy are you? Well then, here we go. And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. What do we got here? Wow, this room's pretty goddamn empty. So this is Kyoko's room. What's this? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those... Oh, the lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their locks. Wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Me either. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture him doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. A dojo? Wooden block key added to... Okay. So, should we go to the dojo then? Here's a bed! I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Well, you don't want to lay in it? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. You are investigating a murder in this room! Oh no, underwear. Go inside and look, you weird freaking child. Guess we're leaving? Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. But where? Okay. No matter when, no matter where. So, yeah, okay. Where do you want me to look? Do you want me to talk to him?
What?
It's my least favorite thing to do. You wanted to come here, right? So, what is it you're looking for? Nothing particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you're planning on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this?
It's true.
Consider a symbol of my determination. No, don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it somewhere. I found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so opened it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that there was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? God damn it, Makoto. But can something be hidden under the sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 76, student registry. Mukuro. It appears that it's Mukuro's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and a bleep. That's it. And this must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Female ultimate soldier? Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information as she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she received battle training on her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay. Oh, the tattoo! It's a wolf! Thoughts? The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. That doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
Never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. How, you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Group is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. They're worth remembering. So this is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard of that says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Oh, it's you.
What?
What, you're just gonna... What, have you gotten your pretty little hands there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found a profile. So that's what it is. So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication of organization to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, had to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how a fairy doll is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I've ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there was 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
in other words.
That's right. They weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game were actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying
This is
hidden
like
somewhere in
This is
the
like
school.
7 times seeing this, right?
The one they call the
You
ultimate
would think that I would actually get her name down and wouldn't have to stutter every time it shows up.
Watch out for her.
16th student, Mukuro Ikasaba, is part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Dots. Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense? Dots.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss oh, it's Yoko, right? So I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves and gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of heinous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Okay, so the body definitely isn't hers then. It is Mukuru. that's dead up there. Kyoko wears gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Murokuro was a student here. Oh, that was Makoto. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Murokuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Murokuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs our investigation to be fair. Murokuro is related to the case. Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why she would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's the student, she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Murokuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Murokuro isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Murokuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? It's a good point.
So, in other words,
Murokuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Murokuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Murokuro, but you can come to the wrong conclusion. That one makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Murokuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Nope, I guess we're here. So it was 6, right? There are wooden lockers here. They use wooden block keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. I've never been to a public bathhouse, for one. I have no idea if that's true. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker furthest to the right?
Very
Yeah.
strange.
That's the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key that we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Oh. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
See.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullets. I think that's all for the locker. All the locker has to offer for now. Dots. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were really clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to onto the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group? Yeah, dude, we literally just talked about it, but how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? The library. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kind of information that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time left before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenris somewhere over here. Dickens seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. Hi.
I see.
Take a look at this. Yep, that's the tattoo on the back of your hand. So yeah. So, okay. So obviously it was the Kyoko that was dead. Murokuro is the one that's dead. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schools can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that a kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based on the Middle East, out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim to have a single member. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continuing existence cannot be confirmed. They are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the main state secrets they acquired. The many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe they were as mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Thoughts? What is it? This all sounded like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I was looking for. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Murokuru's profile has been added, okay. Done with the investigation. That actually wasn't too long. Well, okay, it was like 50 plus minutes, but still, it wasn't that long.
And yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena.
Okay.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Whoa.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Alligator. Then time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright, so we have a class trial coming up. Let's go ahead, before I end the episode, see if I can piece together, who done it? I think Monokuma says every time. To be quite honest, I don't know who done it. I don't believe Kyoko's dead. I don't believe she killed Murokuro. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I do believe Murokuro is dead, judging by the tattoo on the hands. But at the same time, this... I don't know. It doesn't... It's a setup, right? It feels like a setup. One, the outfit was not even on the body, yeah? So it was just like draped over the corpse. The corpse wasn't wet, and as we know, the sprinklers went off at 7:30-ish, I believe they said. And we found the body at 9. So if the body had been there all morning, then it should have been already kind of wet, yeah? But it wasn't. So it was placed there after the sprinklers went off, yes? I don't know, to be honest. It does feel like a setup. I feel like Makoto is being set up for murder. Again, as the knife was taken out of his room by the masked person, and then the masked person was dead with the knife, though I don't know if it's exactly the same exact masked person. If you looked at the pictures, the hands were different, you know, no fake nails or anything like that. It could have been gloves, like flesh-colored gloves, because it didn't look like they had nails. Though the dead body definitely had, like, nails on them, painted nails on them. So, well, some of them were painted. I don't know. Yeah, you know, I mean, I know Toko's the one that found the body, or Jill, well, Toko and Jill found the body, but at the same time, I don't think they're gonna kill anyone here, to be quite honest. It's too easy for Toko to be the killer, for Jill to be the killer. She's literally already a serial killer, so it'd just be kind of too easy of a guess. I guess Kyoko could be setting us up, but at the same time, that'd be kind of weird. Not to mention the fact that she's not even here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out during the trial next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, want to hit my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you're into watching me live stream, twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.